My name is Carl Neumann. I'm running for the position of president for the Grad Students Association. I'm a master's student in philosophy. This is my second year working towards that degree. And yeah, I was born in Winnipeg, grew up here. I've also lived elsewhere in Ottawa and Toronto, and I also lived in South Africa for a year, so I've got a lot of interesting experiences behind me, but I'm from here originally. I'm running for president because I think that I have the skills, the experience, and sort of the leadership potential that the UMGSA really needs. I have tons of experience related to the organization. I've done a lot with them already, and I definitely want to make a difference. I think that I have a great group of people that's working with me, and I know that we can really achieve all the things that all the grad students want us to achieve. Well, this is my second year as the rep for the philosophy department on the Grad Student Council. Last year I was on the bylaws committee, which I am again this year, and I was also on the finance committee. And last year I chaired the internal development and review subcommittee, which did a full review of the executives. And that gave me a massive amount of experience and knowledge about how the Grad Student Association functions, and gives me a really good relationship with the staff that work in the office, and I know them really well, and you know, I think that's a really valuable experience. In addition to that, I'm the president of the Ethics Center Student Association. I was the vice president last year. I'm also a teaching assistant, so I know a fair bit about what other people who are in similar positions are doing. And a couple of years ago, I was also an executive with the Winnipeg Teachers Association, so I got lots of experience with a different but still very similar organization, and I really took a lot from how they organize themselves and manage their affairs, and I think that's really valuable information that I can contribute to the GSA. I'm definitely going to lead engagement forums with the different faculties. What we hear a lot from grad students is that they feel a bit disengaged from the Grad Students Association, so we really want to improve on that. And I feel like meeting with students directly in their own faculties or in their own schools or departments will really improve that, so that's a big thing that I want to take the lead on. As well, as part of the team, we're going to do a full review this year of the fees that we charge students, as well as of our own policies and bylaws, to make sure those things really reflect what students want us to be doing, and that we're not charging them anything they shouldn't be charged, and that we're using the money as effectively as possible. So we're definitely going to do a full review of that this year. And another big initiative we want to do is to try and have more networking events with alumni, because they're just starting that this year, and we think that's really valuable, and we want to help grad students who are, as we know, definitely have job opportunities on their minds, so we want to help them as much as we can to achieve that. Overall, we're just representing students as best we can and standing up for their interests, whether that's in the Senate, of course, on academic issues, or with the university administration, or even in their own departments. If they ever encounter problems or they have questions, we're here to help them and make sure that they have the tools they need and all the support that we can give them to make sure everything works out the way it should. In addition to that, we provide various services. Especially, we provide grants to go to conferences, which so many grad students do, and we know that they definitely appreciate that, and that definitely helps people to get out there and get their research known by other people, and to hear from others as well. So that's a big thing we do, but we also provide other services as well. Simple things like computers and printing and things like that in the office, but just generally to provide people with the information that they need. People come all the time to ask us, where should I go for this or that, or how can I resolve this issue, and we're there to help them with that and make sure that everything is resolved as best it can be. Our number one concern right now is an increase in tuition fees. That definitely looks like it's coming, and we're going to do our very best to limit those as much as we possibly can, and to advocate for students to make sure that those increases don't affect them excessively, especially the predictability and sort of knowing in advance what's going to happen with that is really important to grad students, because normally most of us are here for more than 1 year, and so knowing what the fees will be in the year to come is really important to people. Another big thing we're concerned about is cuts to university funding in general. There have been a lot of cuts to professors and to support staff, and that's definitely affecting students, and we're hearing from a lot of them about that, and we want to definitely take the initiative to push back on that and try and convince the administration that it's really important to bring back some of those things, especially if they're going to increase our tuition. The least they can do is provide additional services, so we're definitely going to work hard on that. And those are the biggest issues we're definitely going to handle, but overall we just want to serve grad students better in every possible way, be more accountable. We want to have more financial transparency as well, so that people can look at our finances and see what we're spending money on and just know what we're doing, and we want to make sure everyone's just that much better informed about what we're doing.